Prologue, a window into the year 1959. Greetings to all collectors and art lovers. Welcome to the Shan Chi Art,
Shan Chi Art studio in Taipei.
In the world of collecting, we are often not merely searching for an object, but searching for a time to which we cannot return. When you gaze upon this oil painting created by the master painter Zhao Zi-an in the 48th year of the Republic 1959, you are no longer seeing just a pile of pigments on canvas. You are seeing Taiwan from over 60 years ago, a time before the shroud of industrial smog, a time of purity and vibrant vitality. Chapter 1. The imprint of an era. The face of Taiwan in 1959. What kind of era was 1959? That year, the catastrophic August 7th flood devastated Taiwan. Yet it also witnessed the resilient rebuilding power of the people on this land. That year, Taiwan was on the eve of transitioning from an agricultural society to industrial development. The coastline back then had no concrete tetrapods blocking the view, nor cold, towering cement embankments. The sea was a reliance for livelihood and an extension of life itself. In that era, where material goods might have been scarce but the spiritual world was exceedingly rich, Mr. Zhao Zi-an picked up his brush and walked to the harbor. He chose not to depict grand political totems, but instead gently cast his gaze upon the scenes of common life. Where does this painting depict? Based on the landscape features,
It is likely the Baduzi, Padoza area of
Keelung, or the Tamsui River estuary of that time. Please note the details in the painting. The wooden fish shack with its tall chimney, the simple pier built from raw logs, and the primitive coastline not yet surrounded by concrete wave breakers. This is Taiwan, in the 48th year of the Republic. The fishing ports of that time had no pungent smell of diesel, only the scent of wood and the sea. It was the last period of quiet, slow years before Taiwan's economic take-off. The wooden shack built on the reef, the chimney emitting cooking smoke, and the sampan boats quietly moored are all the most authentic portrayals of that era. The most precious aspect of this painting is that it documents a vanished Taiwan today. The wood and trestle bridges in the painting have long been replaced by reinforced concrete, and the scattered fishing huts have turned into cold high-rises. Only in this painting can we rediscover that raw yet warm emotion of humans living in harmony with the sea. This is not just a painting, it is a visual historical document. Chapter 2. Brushstrokes and Light. Zhao Zi-an's artistic vocabulary. Observing the heart of this 54 by 73 centimeters work close lie, one cannot help but marvel at Mr. Zhao Zi-an's profound oil painting skills. 1. The beauty of texture impasto. The artist employed typical post-impressionist techniques with bold and decisive brushwork. Look close, lie at the rocks in the foreground. He did not apply flat color. Instead, he used palette knives and brushes to pile up thick pigments, simulating the rough, hard texture of the rocks. This visible brush stroke technique gives the image a strong sense of sculpture and three-dimensionality, as if you could reach out and touch the reef that has been beaten by waves for 1,000 years. 2. Temperature control of color. The entire work is shroud-ed in a warm amber tone. This could be the first light of dawn or the last glow of dusk. The interweaving of pale yellow and light blue in the sky reflects on the shimmering water, creating a serene and distant atmosphere. In the shadows, he used steady ochre and dark brown to anchor the painting spallins. The touch of dark red hanging under the eaves, perhaps dried fish or fishing nets, is the finishing touch, leaping out with the warm WH of life amidst the otherwise simple tones. Chapter 3. The value of collecting. Why vintage oil paintings are irreplaceable. In today's dazzling contemporary art world, why do seasoned collectors eventually return to the embrace of vintage oil paintings? 1. The sedimentation of time patina. This painting has weathered 65 years. During half a century of oxidation, oil pigments form a warm luster that new paintings cannot imitate. We call this patina. These traces left by time are art in themselves. Hanging on the wall, it radiates not just beauty, but a heavy historical depth that instant lie elevates the cultural atmosphere of a space. 2. Non-renewable scarcity. Painters of Zhao Zi-an's generation received rigorous Japanese or traditional aesthetic training. Their attitude towards plein-air painting was extremely serious. Every stroke was a true capture of the light and shadow on the scene. As these old masters pass away, such works in the market follow the rule of one sold, one less. Unlike modern prints or digital art that can be reproduced infinite lie, this is a unique one-of-a-kind masterpiece. 3. Emotional resonance. For Taiwanese collectors, this painting evokes collective memory. Perhaps your elders once made a living in such a harbor. Perhaps your childhood was spent picking seashells on such a beach. Collecting this painting is in fact collecting family memories and a connection to this land. Chapter 4. Spatial aesthetics and display suggestions. With the frame, this work measures 77 by 95 centimeters. It is a medium to large piece with a significant presence. Home display, suitable for the main wall of a living room or the center of a study. Its warm tones add a touch of warmth and storytelling to modern minimalist home styles, paired with warm spotlights. The texture layers of the oil painting become even more distinct. Commercial space. If placed in a tea room private club, or CEO's office, the grand golden frame 77 by 95 centimeters brings an air of nobility. Furthermore, the water and boats in the painting symbolize NG ships entering the harbor and returning fully loaded carry an excellent feng shui meaning of bringing in wealth for those who love local Taiwanese art and historical collections, or for those looking for an heirloom that can anchor the atmosphere of a room. This is undoubtedly a rare target. Epilogue preserving a golden coastal memory. On October 7, 1959, Mr. Zhao Zi-an signed his name in the date in the lower right corner of the canvas. At that moment, he perhaps did not expect that this painting would meet you 60 years later. This is Artiologue across time and space. This piece, the golden years chronicles of the harbor, is waiting for a guardian who understands it, cherishes it, and is willing to let this memory of Taiwan continue to be passed down. It is not just an oil painting. It is a family treasure, history hanging on the wall, and a sunset that never sets. In summary, this painting is a typical microcosm of Taiwanese 1950s realism painting. It is not just a landscape painting, but a window to old Taiwan, recording a time in the 48th year of the Republic, when supplies might have been scarce, but life was focused and pure. If you own this painting, beyond its artistic value, it holds historical significance in preserving memories of Taiwan's surly landscapes. We invite you to contact the Shan Chi Art,
山奇艺术 Studio in Taipei. Let us
protect these golden years together.